Hello everybody, welcome to Snowball Your Marketing Wins. Happy Wednesday. Today we're going to be going over how you can effectively use Google Search Console to do a number of things for your website, including checking for manual actions, indexing pages you've recently made edits on, and how to see which pages are performing well or could be performing better. Let's hop into it.
All right, so let's get practical on how to use Google Search Console. It's a very powerful tool, and there's a good number of things that you can do with it. So first off, before we hop into the bread and butter of it, we're going to start down here. We have these things called manual actions. Right here, this is where we'll find out if Google thinks we're trying to game their system. And this is really where you're going to end up if you use a lot of black hat SEO tactics. Fortunately for Hook Agency, we don't have any of that going on. They also have a breakdown of a ton of other little enhancements that you can view on your website. These are pretty minor, but very handy depending on what industry you may be in, so it could be worth a look. We're going to spend most of our time looking over the overview of your website's performance though. So if you hop in, click all search results, this is going to give you a nice breakdown of your individual queries and how they are ranking and performing. So as you can see for Hook Agency, construction company names is probably the top keyword for us, position 1.4. But really where this gets valuable is you can hop over to pages and actually see the granular data on how you're ranking. Practically speaking, we like to hop over to our position and scroll down, maybe open this up a little bit more. Gives us more data. So we like to find pages that are just on the cusp of ranking on the first page of Google. So anything above 10 that has high search volume could be a really good opportunity to upgrade. So right here, songs about searching, super silly post, but it's right on the edge of being on the first page of Google and has 13,000 impressions. So a little bit of an extra push on this page could yield a lot more traffic for our website. Now, determining the balance of money keywords and money pages versus just grammar metrics, because I don't think Hook Agency is going to be getting any money off of songs about searching. But let's say there was a page that was near the first page of Google, like Minneapolis SEO or something like that. That would be a strong indicator to us that we could make money off of that keyword if we push a little bit harder on it. That's just one way you can use Google Search Console. As you can see, there's many other ways you can filter. You can filter by impressions or click-through rate, hop over to countries and see what countries you're obviously getting the most amount of traffic in, devices, search appearance. I mean, you really spend a few minutes playing around in here and you can find some very interesting metrics. Let's say now I just recently made edits on my website. Let's say Hook Agency, we just released this post. Let's say we made some changes and now we want Google to honor those changes. We call it indexing them. So we're going to hop over, make sure we're on our property, just copy and paste that URL into that search bar up there. It's going to retrieve it from the Google index. Perfect. We can see the URL is on Google. The page has been crawled, but have I made changes to the page? Let's say I have. Let's say I added a video or something like that. Boom, we're going to request indexing. This may take a few minutes. Perfect. Request has been submitted. So now that page has been added to Google's top priority in terms of indexing, and any changes that have been made will be honored by Google here. It should be within 5 minutes or so. That's just a few things you can do with Google Search Console. Obviously, spending more time digging in your data, you're going to have things stand out to you more. If you don't have it set up, strongly recommend getting it set up. We have a video on that, but you really can extrapolate a lot of data and a lot of value from this free tool from Google.
Thanks for joining us for Snowball Your Marketing today, guys. I hope this was useful. Drop us a like or a comment, and we'll be happy to respond to you. Have a good one.